Welcome to my channel. You're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to show you what it takes to be a kite surfer and how kite surfing session can look like. The reason why I say it can look like is because what I am about to show you is going to be an example just from one session, and each kitesurf session is different since as surfers we are dealing with different weather conditions of the nature each day we're out there. The conditions themselves depend on a location, time of the year and the seasons. At the same time, the particular spot that the surfer picks and decides to surf at has its own specific conditions on that specific day, and those are wind direction and strength, size and period of the waves, the tidal cycles, also the general weather attributes on that day, so the temperature of the air, temperature of the water, pressure, humidity, which then can lead to a rainy day or sunny day, even snowy day or very gusty changeable wind. Also, different environmental characteristics play a toll and affect the overall conditions. So that could be, for example, the shape of the coast, beach and the seabed. To get to know how it really feels to kite surf, you would have to experience it for yourself. And in my opinion, you are going to get the real feel for it once you're able to get on a board and ride, which depending on the individual engaging with the activity may happen sooner or later. The initial learning curve is different with different people rather than the same for everybody. In any event, it's 100% worth all your efforts and it is very rewarding. Many people, when asked the questions in regards to their relation with kite surfing, like, why do you do it? What's so special, what's so cool about it? It's dangerous, it's extreme sport. What does it give you? They seem to have a very similar and particular answer, and that is freedom. I can fully understand and relate exactly to what they're saying, but for me as a kite surfer, is something else that comes into mind. The kite surfing puts me in a present moment. It makes me feel that I am right here, right now, effortlessly, undeniably and intuitively. Total equilibrium, one is all and all is one. That exactly is what I'm feeling. Sounds good? Too good to be true? Will you take the challenge and try to kite surf? In the meantime, let's get right into the footage. In this video, you can see a POV perspective giving you the front seat and enhanced experience view. My location for this session is Poland at the coast of the Baltic Sea. We are in December of 2023, so pretty much it is winter here. The temperature of the air is around 5 Celsius degrees and the temperature of the water is around 4 Celsius degrees. On that day, the wind is very gusty, making the whole experience even more demanding and challenging, and it blows between 22 to 32 knots, side shore with west direction. I am using my 8 square meter kite with a strapless surfboard, my favorite way of doing it, and for me is the only way of doing it. Yes, sometimes I do ride twin tips, but surfboards and strapless kite surfing is the way for me to do it right. I have not been able to record a lot of footage from this session since, due to big differences in strength of the blowing wind, it was hard to trim the power on the kite and in general just to stay on the board. So the session itself was not too long either. And by the way, let me tell you that me personally, I would not consider 2-hour session on the water a long one. For sure decent, but not a long one. Maybe double that time and we are getting into the range of longish area of spectrum. That's again for me personally. In any event, even 30 minutes of the water while kite surfing are worth for me every second. I hope this video will give you a general but nice overview to the amazing sport of kite surfing. With all that being said, as always, remember, be inspired, be creative, and be active. On to the next one.